So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator.
I told you that RX people should be afraid of Acon Digital. Hello, ladies and gents of the web. It's me, Paul. This is my studio, Warsaw, Poland, and I'm back with another video. Guys, this studio is a place of constant movement and improvement, I would say. That's why, for example, I'm starting this vid from a new angle, but not only that. I take care of digging into new technologies, in hardware, in software. I'm trying to get the best possible tone in fastest time. I'm improving my workflows. I'm constantly looking into new, as I said, hardware and software. And there is a very short list of things that seem some kind of irreplaceable, unremovable from the studio. They are rock solid for like a decade or more. And what's on this list, has been on this list so far, is, for example, iZotope RX, which is a must for any professional studio in terms of audio restoration, right? And yes, it has been like this until this very week, because I wrote an email to Acon Digital, I think they are based somewhere in Norway, and asked for NFR licenses so I could review their restoration tools, because a friend of mine, Adam, greetings to you, Adam, told me that I should definitely check them out. And yes, I have heard some Acon Digital algorithms on their kind of early stage, like a couple of years ago, and I was like, yeah, cool guys, keep up, great job, now I'm back to my RX. But I have just heard and tested out new latest algorithms of Acon Digital against my RX10 Advanced, and well guys, of course we're gonna draw the conclusions after the test, but if I were an iZotope RX guy, developer, I would be seriously afraid of Acon Digital. And today I'm gonna show you why. Let's go. Guys, this is going to be a very head-to-head test. So I took a dialogue track, I added some noise, and I sent it to two groups, RX group and Acon Digital group. And as you can see, there are a couple of tools on both. They are complementary, they are the same from both developers, both companies. But before I'm gonna show you why I'm gonna use them, let's play the audio itself.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much.
Yeah, I took some audio from one of my previous episodes and I clipped it around 8 decibels. So we have to use a declipper first. Then I also added some noise to this dialogue, which is both kind of hum and kind of static noise. And together they create this.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much.
So actually everything is very wrong with this dialogue track, guys. And we should start with a declipper, then we're gonna do dehum, denoise. Then actually we're gonna add some reverb to what we have just repaired to spoil it again. And then the last stage will be the reverberation. I've got complementary tools both from RX and Acon to do this, and we're gonna simply hear the results, right? Let's declip with RX.
So I've got unison the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the spread and detuning separately. This is just spread knob, I believe, I'm afraid.
That's it, guys. I believe that's all we need for declipping. And now let's go for Acon.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the spread and detuning.
That's it, not too complicated. Let's compare just the results of declipping.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable oscillator, and also oscillator, and also spread and detuning separately. This is spread and detuning separately.
I would say very comparable results, right? Which is already a very cool result, because I know that there is an alternative to RX declipping that works the same good. Now we're gonna add our hum and noise, and we're gonna learn this noise. Yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah, that's a great result.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also
RX performed flawlessly here. Now, Acon. So, let's compare the de-humming process of both RX and Acon.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the spread and detuning separately. This is just spread knob, I believe, I'm afraid. This is just spread. This is just spread knob, I believe, I'm afraid.
So yes, there is a point for RX here, because it handled the hum actually a bit better than Acon. So I would say there's a small advantage towards RX, and making it fully happen in Acon, I'm gonna use additional instance of Kirchhoff.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the spread and detuning separately. This is just spread knob, I believe, I'm afraid.
Yes, RX wins actually here. Let's do the denoise. Of course, I'm gonna set the quality to best.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the spread and detuning separately. This is just
not bad, I would say. Now let's do the same with Acon. Yes, we learned the noise profile, we turned the learned curve on.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the spread and detuning separately. This is just spread. So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the
Yeah, the point goes absolutely to Acon, so we could say that there was a point for RX in the previous category, now it goes to Acon, but you know what? It sounds better with Acon, actually, it's cleaner. And I am gonna even turn the Kirchhoff EQ off. And I learn this noise again without help of Kirchhoff.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the spread and detuning separately. This is just spread knob, I believe.
Yes, let's say it's a draw still, because the denoising works better with Acon, and there is a hint of hum left, a residue in Acon, so yeah, 1 point still goes for RX, 1 point goes to Acon. But now it's gonna be the last stage, which is...
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also...
Yeah, everything that could be wrong with this recording is wrong, so now we're gonna de-reverberate.
It's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the spread, and so I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too
Kind of heavily reverberated. Let's say this is the best result we can go. This is a copy of this reverb on Acon group.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not.
I told you that RX people should be afraid of Acon Digital. Listen to this again.
So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. So I've got unison per the whole patch, not per oscillator, and also it's not tweakable too much. Like I cannot choose the spread and detuning separately. This is just spread knob, I believe, I'm afraid.
Guys, of course I can try to tweak this de-reverb to make it whatever better, but that won't change the final result. I have to be frank with you, that's not gonna change much. Guys, that means that actually RX has got a serious, I mean serious competitor out there. And that's not all from Acon, because they've got their Acoustica Spectral Suite editor as well. They've got some other tools. They've got something called Dialogue Extract, and I would love to compare it against Wave's Clarity, and I hope that video is gonna come soon. But for now, let's say this is enough to draw some conclusions and sum the things up. I'm grateful to my friend Adam that he made me try latest algorithms by Acon, because right now when I'm gonna do any restoration denoising job like this, I'm gonna actually consider, should I go RX Advanced or should I maybe go Acon, guys? And I can't believe I'm saying this, but iZotope RX is seriously threatened by Acon. And guys, I never thought that this day gonna come, but we'll live in marvelous, remarkable times of many technologies and algorithms speeding up and being developed like crazy. So I'm not gonna even think what we're gonna have in a half year or so, guys. Anyway, whatever it will be sure that I'm gonna review it for you. And now I'm gonna dig a bit this Acon thing more, and iZotope, no, I'm not gonna stop using you, but I really am looking forward to the next move you're gonna make, because believe me, this is going to be important, what's gonna be there in RX 11. And I'm not expecting some facelifting and some cosmetics. I'm expecting a major change in your algorithm, some of them. If you don't, well, Acon will simply be ahead. That's it for today, guys. Take care. See you soon.